with our dear friend Ken Hoyt. He's with Willamette Valley Confectionery. He's basically the whole operation yourself, right?
Pretty much, yeah. We started about 3 years ago.
And he does all kinds of delicious, homemade, locally produced candies.
Yeah, we actually, the best part about it is we use local farmers for all of our berries and our nuts and even the dairy. And even the sugar comes from Idaho. It just trucks across from there. So it's very, very local, and it was our big dream to do it that way.
Okay, we'll show you some of those products a little bit later. But first, we are going to actually prepare something, and this is one of your favorite recipes.
This is my favorite recipe of all, and I'll tell you why. It's because it makes you look like a genius, and it's super, super easy. It's only these ingredients, so you just use all-purpose flour. You use ground up hazelnuts, or you can use walnuts, whatever pretty much is in the refrigerator. I love hazelnuts, and that's kind of where we are. A little bit of confectioner sugar and some white chocolate, and about a cup of butter, because, you know, pretty much if butter can't fix it, there's no fixing it. And just the tiniest bit. Now, this might be familiar, this recipe, most of it might be familiar because Russian tea cakes and Mexican wedding cakes have this similar recipe, but we've added a couple of things. So if you'll just add a quarter teaspoon to the flour and stir it gently.
Baking powder to the 2 cups of flour?
About 2 1/4.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to whip this butter up while you do that. We'll put that in here, and you want it to be about room temperature, and we'll get that started.
Okay, and then the nuts.
Yeah, we'll throw these nuts in here. And then this is, yeah, that looks perfect. You don't have to get it too much more mixed in than that. We're going to give these a little bit of a spin in the Cuisinart, or you can hand chop them. So this is Ghirardelli. I find them really, they're very good. They don't do a lot of additives. And really, it just adds like a really cool sort of creaminess to the end of it. So we're going to take this, you can see there are different sizes in here, and we'll put that in. And we're going to mix this and the sugar together really fast, because you want those to be well combined before you add the flour. And then really, Robin, you're done. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So, and these things cook in like 8 minutes. So you can whip them up when there are guests coming over, and they look terrific, and people think that you're really a genius. And really what is the white chocolate does is it gives it kind of a lovely creaminess that, you know, a whole cup of butter can't do, right?
Exactly. Ken's Fabulous Snowballs. Awesome. Let's talk a little bit about the kitchen of where we are. We're at St. John's Episcopal Church in downtown Milwaukee. What a special place.
This is really cool, and actually it's my home parish, and part of the renting it here helps offset the cost of the feeding program that they do on Sundays, which has been going on for 20 years now. They feed 100 people every Sunday, and yeah, Feed the Hungry is a very cool operation, and a lot of really nice people depend on it, and it's been wonderful to be a part of that.
That's
and
wonderful.
Also, you know, you lose a little flour here and there, it's going to be all right.
So, a beautiful commercial kitchen for you to use.
Exactly, and it's been really fun, and of course, you know, we have the added benefit of a priest on hand to bless any kind of disasters we might have, so it's been great.
It's been great.
There's really no downside.
So the snowballs, and you get them together.
Yeah.
You use parchment, right?
I do use parchment. I think that it really actually does work a little bit better. Now these are coming together. You can see that that's nice. It's still a little bit crumbly, but that's okay. Let's turn this off, and we can assemble these into little balls. Now, as long as your hands are clean,
I wash my hands.
Exactly, and you can use your hands, because actually the heat of your hand helps make them into balls.
Oh, okay.
So these don't have to be very beautiful, because they will kind of smooth out a little bit in the oven, and that little tiny smidge of baking powder actually puffs them up and makes them a kind of fluffy. Now the other thing about this is they're really fragile when they come out of the oven. They're kind of warm and fragile, but you still have to roll them in powdered sugar, so you have to be a little bit gentle with them. But once they're cooled down, they harden up and they'll pack, and they'll actually ship pretty well.
Okay.
Oh, these look perfect, Robin.
Okay. So how do you know that they're done for sure?
See, they're lightly tan. They're not brown. You don't really want them to be brown. The other thing is they're at 400 degrees, which is really fast, so they're going to cook quickly and not lose their shape.
Okay, let's let them cool for a minute.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to do the first one.
Okay, good.
So they're a little bit cool, still
Yeah.
a little warm. Ooh,
Yeah, you want to be a
just-
little gentle, and then the butter is all on the surface there, nice and warm, so it's holding it together. So you're going to do this once, and then you're going to let it sit for a while. And you'll come back and do it a second time, and the first layer is going to just seal onto it.
And this is how beautiful they turn out. Ken's
They
Fabulous
look really
Snowballs.
good. They're wonderful. You're going to really enjoy making these.
Okay, now some of your products, you also have these fruit jellies, which
Yeah,
I
you love those.
love those. And they are not made with gelatin.
They're not made with gelatin. They're actually vegan by tradition. They're made with pectin, and they're made in the French way. So the actual name is pâte de fruits.
Okay.
You know, to do a little Pepe Le Pew there. And they're one of the things we've done with vegan things. But still in all, our first and foremost product is our Oregon hazelnut toffee,
Yes.
which has been around the world now, and
Wow,
as
the
it
original
expands,
product.
yeah. So it's doing well, and we've enjoyed making that. It's been really fun.
So where can we find your products?
You can find us in Whole Foods, Made in Oregon, Market of Choice, and now in New Seasons.
Oh, that's fantastic. And online.
Yeah, online. We have other stores that you'll find on our website,
What's your website?
WillametteValleyConfectionery.com.
All right, and we will also have this wonderful recipe on our website, and you can also link to Ken's, of course, at fusionnw.com. Thanks, Ken.
Thank you, darling.
Can I eat one?
Yeah,
All right.
go for it.